Hello. Morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time of day this is for you. Morning for me. Oh, I should take these off first. Oh, one more. Did it, and I didn't burn my fingers. Haha. I didn't burn my fingers that time. Ouch. Yep. So I'm feeling a little better. Got my girl home. We love to have her here. Wish I had all my kitties home with me. I miss them so much. Oh, I do. It feels so unnatural to me, you know? They should be with their mommy, but whatever. It's a-coming. We'll get through it. Yes, we will. We will. Oh, there it is. Welcome. It's me, Wingish Nime, Majaki Kwe, your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass, water medicine woman. Christianna car, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. Right? Never there. We're always here. Say I'm going there. You get there, you say I'm here. You're never gonna get there. Tomorrow never comes. Sorry, very depressing thoughts. But you know, it's today. Yeah, you get that tomorrow and it's today. So, right? Whatever that is. Swinging. Okay. Let's jump right in. That was a real short one yesterday. Excuse me. Get preoccupied my little brain. Ow. Especially now with so much sad stuff going on in my life, right? When I'm feeling so sad, record keeper, right? There's some memories that I was thinking about yesterday. Some beautiful times in my life. Help connect me to me, right? And me. Going through so much, you kind of forget who you are. Moose is there. The intention. What's that intention? To line up, to be myself, to be fully whole in me, to remember who I am. Last relationship really kind of, not really erased me, but almost. I got to that part where I didn't know, you know? And I've gone through my life pretty sure of who I am, and that's why I wanted to watch. I didn't want my head to swell. I didn't want to become conceited. So I knew who I was. I loved me. So everybody else telling me I didn't have a good self-esteem or all that. Not everybody else. Not everybody. But I did actually have a good, healthy self-esteem, confidence. I did have healthy boundaries, but those that like my boundaries or benefited from me not having them don't like them, right? So whatever that is, we're all on our own journeys. And what's your life journey's been telling you? Journeys. Hey, maybe it's more than one journey we go on. More than one road we take, maybe. I don't know. What's that for you? Let's call in all of our energies. 340. Calling in all of our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, it's the waters, the emotions, is the child, the innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, that's the wisdom. No, that's the north. Hey, there's wisdom here too in the physical, the woman, the place of introspection, because the wisdom is inside. Calling back all of our energies from the north, that's the wisdom, the air, the mental, that's our wisdom years. When we walk the red road, our earth walk goes from the south, right? Where we get those records that knowing is revealed. And probably as we're growing up, that becomes known to us. We start learning more about our families. Maybe it's the truth. Maybe stuff was kept from us because we were kids or whatever that was. So we start learning that. We start remembering who we are. Oh, there. Records of knowing revealed. We just had the record keeper up there too. So remembering that journey in your life from that childhood, because if we're not remembering that, we are run by our programming from childhood. So until we know that, And hopefully by the time we get up to those wisdom years, those records have been revealed to us. What is our programming, right? There we go. The illumination and clarity as we get up there and go, wow, that's what that experience was trying to teach me. Oh, that's what Mom was trying to say. Whatever that is. Because sometimes, you know, there's these, the elders, the adults are trying to share their wisdom with us because they see us going down the same road, but we need to learn on our own. And then we go through that and we go, oh, that's what they were telling me to look out for. Whatever that is for you. But Spirit's always there too. And when we get up to that, those wisdom years, then we know we can always tap into that. And that always leads us where we need to go. The Blue Road of Spirit goes east to west. That's a deep dive, right? And that's through the Eastern Gate we go to get that clarity and illumination. We need to do self-reflection. What is this here to teach me? We're all on our own personal journeys. We're saying yesterday, we're not in a personal story. We're on the human story, the human journey, but we have our personal experiences in that. So we do that self-reflection of our personal experience of the collective story. What is that? I don't know. East to west, Blue Road of Spirit, always with us just as the sun. And we get, there are always messages in everything. Sometimes a cup of coffee is just a cup of coffee, but if we look deeper, you know, like they say, the dimes, or, you know, you find feathers of loved ones leaving messages for you. But what is those messages coming in? Our bodies pick up those messages and we're tuned in. It'll let us know. It'll give us signals and messages when we're in a situation that's not for us. And do we ignore that? You know, something just doesn't feel right, but we're going to push through and then, oh, whoa, right? But if we had listened to that feeling to begin with, you know, but we're taught at younger too to deny those own feelings. No, you eat more. No, you're not full. No, that's not it. And our feelings and the messages from our body are overwritten by somebody from outside saying, no, that message in your body is saying this. Or no, you don't actually feel that in your body. And you go, well, they must know better. Maybe, I don't know. What is that for you? Do you listen to the messages of your body? Are you tuned in to the way Spirit speaks to you through your own body? I don't know. How about you? Left, below, and within. There we go. This animal just wanted to stay out. The bear wants to say, stay out here. I say, look at me. We're looking inside. We look. Looking inside. Introspection. Right, yes. We had the within, yes. Within Wednesdays. What was that archetypal card come up? The mountains. That introspection. We're going inside. This body. Our mountain. Our body mountain. Our temple. Whatever you want to call it. However you want to look at it. This is our sacred piece of Mother Earth we're walking around in. That's our home. Absolutely. You'll always have a home. Your body is your home. Your heart and your body. Your heart is always home. Invite that spirit in. Remember, keep your heart in your home. We're so in this society. We're giving our heart away. I give you my heart. No, your heart needs to be in your chest, beating. Share. Give your love. Share from your love. We don't give what we need to survive ourselves. You got to put on your own oxygen mask, right? Tune into the beat of your own heart and your own needs so we're not projecting that on somebody else. What is that? What is that? We're looking inside, doing those deep dives and self-reflections. What are the records of our lives revealing to us, right? Right? And that's where we sit with Source in that. What have you were trying to tell me through that? What were you trying to teach me through this experience? What did I set myself up for here? Or what? Was I not listening? Like, come on. So we're all on our personal journey. So that's up to you how you connect with Spirit, with your Source. Whatever you believe, that's all up to you. If you believe we just get this one life, we die, that's it. How are you living this one life? What are you contributing to it? Because you know what? It might be just your one life, but there's others going to be living after you. Right? So are you considering that? Well, I don't know. I see you. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. But you don't have to tell me. It's up to you. Huh? Your Spirit knows. That's all that matters. Really? Connecting with others, not hurting others. Right? No matter what you believe. As long as you're not pushing that on me or anybody else, you know. That's what brings the beauty in the world. That's what's beautiful about this world. We're all different, but we're the same. But we're so different. Wow. It's beautiful. Overall, over here, it's just jumping out right at me right now. These ones are picking. Aha, that medicine bowl, that healing. See, we need to heal that inside. If we're not healing what's on inside, we're going to be projecting that on the outside. Right? Because I need this healing, I'm going to project on you. Oh, right? I really need some TLC. So I'm going out there and spreading that TLC to everybody. But I need that myself. Right? So are you giving to yourself what you need too? You know, are you recognizing in somebody else something that you need? Maybe they need that too, but maybe they don't. What is that for you? Because we're all responsible for our own healing. You know what? We're not doing our own healing. We need to open up to that. We do need that assistance from the outside. Spirit is the one that can help us from the inside, right? Wow, look at that, double, that giving away. We're giving away the healing that we need, and we need to receive, be open to receive that healing. Or do we keep trying to heal somebody that doesn't want to be healed? You can't save those who don't want to be saved, you know? Somebody doesn't see a problem in their actions, you know, there's nothing wrong with me. They're not going to. So we need to release and give away that we need to fix somebody, that we are the ones healing others. Even a healer is not doing the healing. We are like the booster cables. We can give somebody a little boost, but nobody, no human being is doing the healing. That is opening up to that. So release that. That's an ego saying, I'm healing you, you know? There, run the other direction. Somebody says, I can heal you, and they have an agenda for your life and what you need, an agenda for your healing, right? And we, as people that help others with those, we need to check our own egos too and release that and give away thinking that we're doing something. Because sometimes it's dangerous. Either that we're projecting that ego, that we get somebody dependent on us, they keep coming back, and we don't know what's right for them. Or it could go that other way, and we couldn't help somebody, and they took their own life, or they took their lives in their own hands, whatever that is. And then we feel we're taking on that grief that we couldn't help them. We should have been able to do something. There was something, you know, we're a healer. How come we couldn't heal them? So this is where we need to release that too. And look, the healing comes through spirit. Healing comes through something beyond our powers. We can open to that healing and allow that healing energy to channel through us. And it's that infinite wisdom. It knows where that healing needs to go. So we don't need to. We can, okay, wherever it just needs to go. I want to be the clear open channel, whatever, right? Releasing any agendas we have in there. Releasing any guilt if there was somebody you tried to help and you couldn't, you know. All right? We're all on our own healing journeys, and we don't know what that story is. You know, maybe it was their time because they could do more from the other side road, right? Whatever that is. It's a deep one. I've met so many people that take it so personally that they couldn't help somebody else, that they start going down themselves, riddled with guilt and shame that they couldn't do something for somebody else. And that's the thing. These things are inside jobs. To get in tune with your programming and stuff like that. Like maybe we've watched somebody grow and we could see all that programming. We still don't know what that personal journey is for them. No matter how tuned in, tapped in, turned on you are. Right, that's where we need to take that step back to do that introspection. Is our ego getting in here? Are we feeling like we are the healer? We are going to heal the world? We do that by doing that in ourselves. Right? We heal in ourselves. We can offer advice to others. Not unsolicited advice, right? It's just living our lives. They see that example. And trusting and having faith that whatever they need, between them and the universe, they will pick that up. They'll find that example, whatever they need. But I don't know what it is that somebody else's needs. I'm still trying to tune into my own that I've ignored my whole life, pretty much, right? Especially this body's needs, right? I can put that on hold. I'm going with adrenaline. Whatever that be for you, I don't know. So look at that. So we're giving away, we're releasing. That's how we heal. Letting go of all this stuff that brings us to hurt. We can release that. What are these grudges and everything that we're hanging on to? How is it helping us and how is it serving us now to continue to hold a grudge? Or whatever that is for you. Okay, let's look. We're going to do some introspection. Now, one my side here first. Deep inside. Wop-a-pop-pop-dee-boo. Wop-bop-a-loop-bop-a-lop-bam-boom. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. I'm done now. I'm done now. We're no. Wop-bop-a-loop-bop-a-lop-bam-boom. Met a girl named Sue. She knows just what to do. Swinging, was swinging it. Unlimited vision. We need to heal in that because we're that, oh, my dreams. We had these dreams. I'm not getting there. Whatever that is because, I spent my time over here. I've held myself. Look at that. That came out. That's a 5, 4, 5, and that makes a 6. It's these steps we all got to take. We're all on these journeys, and one step at a time. We could all reach this unlimited vision that Creator had for creation. And all of us little peoples here, all us little babies on this little human journey here. Part of the whole, right? But our spirits were once with that too. Come down with this unlimited vision, limited to these limited human bodies. And we're like, what the? What did I sign up for? Why? Right? But embracing that unknown, because we didn't know that when we came down. And that's a 7. It takes those steps, right? Who am I if I'm not hanging on to this pain? Who am I if I, forgive that person for what they did that was unforgivable? What is that for you? Embracing that unknown. What would happen? Doesn't mean you have to let somebody in your life again or whatever, but, releasing them. Releasing yourself, okay? We can, it's up to them. Give away all that. They can live their lives, whatever, seek their own healing, whatever, right? They can have their come to Jesus moment, whatever that is for them, whatever that is for you, right? So, but we're embracing that unknown. Who would we be if we didn't go by our programming? Who would we be if we, programmed ourselves, right? They get worried about that AI out there. It's going to take over the world. Hey, well, what about the real intelligence, the natural intelligence? I think they're more scared of that. That's why they want the AIs to keep us under control. I don't know where that come from. I don't know. So, ay. Ouch! We're embracing that unknown of that unlimited vision that we had. What if we were living that? One step today, one thing today. It's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer where you're feeling like you're living your dream. Your dream life. All I want is my dream life. Must be one of Ariana's songs that she's thinking of, that Cancel Fire. Here we go, another 6. 5, 6, 7. Let's go to the beat. That's the decisions. How do you make your decisions? Okay, we're acting on those decisions that we make, but those council fires that come together and thinking of the generations before and the generations behind. Always made those decisions thinking of 7 generations ahead. What we do now is affecting everyone that comes after. Whether we believe this is our one life, we go and that's it. There's still others that are living on this earth after. So even if you don't believe in afterlife or anything like that, that it's just this now, those decisions you're making are having an impact. Whether you have children or not, there's other people in this world. We are sharing this world. We are not on a personal story, personal journeys, in a collective story, having our personal experiences, but every decision that we make does affect the whole. If we think it's just us, right? There's that butterfly effect. Everything has an effect on everything else. We are that connected. So when we're acting on these decisions, how are we doing that? From impeccably? Are we doing it aggressively? See, we need to get rid of that aggression. How does that? Let's not get rid. It's releasing. Giving it away. Thank you. Because the more I fight at this, the more it's not there, right? The more you try and grab something, the more it slips away from you. Right? The more aggressive we are with something. Oh, there's some healing that needs aggression. And the mom sits up with that baby all night to fight that fever or whatever. right? Sometimes, right, to feed a fever, starve a cold. You know, those old sayings there. So sometimes, yes, we need to fight, take aggressive actions to fight off sicknesses, right? But we got to think of these decisions. How are they affecting the whole? Are we being too aggressive with something, right? Are we doing aggression when it's just assertiveness that needs to be there, right? Is the decisions to help empower everyone and our benefit and interest to all, or just to a certain few? What is that? And do we get aggressive in our judgments about who's not doing what? Let's look at that too, right? We're looking within. It's all about this introspection. And how is that in you? How is that showing up in your life? How does that show up in you? That aggression. Is it assertiveness? Do you assertively put down your boundaries? Is there some others that are more aggressive towards you and don't respect your decisions? Right? Well, release that. Maybe release those people. Maybe we don't need those people around that think they know us better than we do. Think they know what we need in our lives better than we do. We're in tune, right? The only one that knows us better than us is the spirit, right? Is the spirit. So we're getting that illumination and clarity on that healing and how we heal. There's 8. Did we get a 7 to go up to the 8? We did. 7, 8. There's a 9 in there, and then that goes to the 11. But whatever. Look at that. So we have that East is shield. East shield. That's spirit with us. Always guiding, protecting, the illumination and clarity. As we do that deep dive inside and we're focused within. What is our gifts to give? Focus at healing. And then we're giving away from that. Our gifts that we acquired or learned, that wisdom that came up. We're giving that away. We're sharing that with those open to receive that. We're not pushing it on. We're not going aggressive. This is what we need to do. Now you have to believe this. You have to believe that. There's only one way to cure that. There's only one way to healing. If there is, that's through love. We heal through loving. Not through hating and fighting. We heal through the light and the love. But, right? No, sometimes we need the dark. Because we need to sleep and rest. And then our body is doing its own thing. But we don't see inside these bodies. It'd be dark inside these bodies now, wouldn't it? I mean, literally, right? I don't know. What do you think about that? And then we have over here. That's the power. 8 and an 8. When we get that illumination and clarity on who we are. We've done that deep dive. We've embraced that unknown of being who we are. Not who people said we are, but who we feel and truly know we are. Because we've gotten in touch with that, right? We've put down our boundaries. We've been assertive. We know who we are. We've empowered ourselves. Not by trying to take power over, controlling others and whatever, by being ourselves. True illumination and clarity in that, to be fully, wholly, truly you, right? We have that healing and giving away and release. We're sharing our stories of healing, right? And others, right? That's where I get the most help. Let me show you how these popped up here. Healing. Sharing our stories of healing, right? The earth is eternally fertile. What comes back? That expansion and knowledge. That's how we do that. Look at that. I'm in touch with that woman energy, that open, that receiving, healing energy. We were all birthed from a woman. Okay? Who can argue that? Were you born in a test tube? Hey, they are doing those kinds of experiments now. But, when we go with the natural order of things, right? We've all come from a womb. We all came from a woman. And we all need to honor and respect that. Even if she was just the one that carried us, right? The father that helped too, right? So we can't dishonor that father. There's plenty of all. The harvest lodge of the stones, right? I can heal, you can heal, we can all heal. But it begins within each one. Releasing that I've got to heal that one, or I can't heal because they're how can I be happy when everybody else is so sad? Right? But how are they, who's going to have that example then if we all join in and go, oh, it's world's gone to hell in a handbasket, there's nothing we can do. right? There's plenty of misery for all too. But what are we going to? Are we going to see? Look at that. Right? Is there some just storing it away and then they're not sharing it? So is that the storehouse where like things are going to go bad before they even get to it because they're not spreading that around? So let's look at that. That's how we heal. It's not hoarding it up for ourselves, knowing there's plenty for all. All of our needs are always supplied. There is more than enough for everyone. But we need to heal that fear of scarcity, that there's not enough, that it's all going to end, that everybody's got to grab up whatever they can now, right? And hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Don't share it out because you never know. What is that? What is that? If we go and leave it all up to spirit, there's a divine plan here and we're just playing along. What is that? We have control too because we have the free will. But healing, there isn't enough. Right? Healing. And look at that in yourself. It's not going to, that person's taking more than they need. That's the hoarders. There's the hoarders over there. There's the one. They're not sharing. Then what are you doing? Right? It's not our jobs to do, hey, make sure everybody else is doing their work. No. It's up to us to see how we already have that plenty. It's all right there, and heal that within ourselves. We need to heal in each one of us that inside job that there isn't enough to go around. We need to heal that. Heal in ourselves that, hey, we have a right to this unlimited vision as well. We're a part of this world just as much as anybody else. We're a human being just like any other human being. And we're all required here. We're all needed here right now. How do you know you're here? Your heart's beating. You're breathing. Right? Thank you for that. All right, moving on. We're already up to 26:53. Yeah, you had your quickie yesterday, okay? I was distracted. I gotta stay focused. Oh. Okay. Unlimited vision. 6-7, embracing the unknown, right? And we're healing that because maybe our visions was limited. Maybe we're healing where we've limited ourselves, giving away those limits, right? Raising the bar, the ceiling, whatever that is. Taking off how we've limited ourselves and embracing the unknown because we've always been limited like this. It was supposed to be like this. We have 3 on that again. Listen to your tart. Listen to your little tart. She knows what she's talking about. Or maybe it's he. Maybe your tart's a little he. I don't know. Oh, no offense, please. It was just a slip of the tongue. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Distracting myself there. Yes, right? Listen to your heart. Swim in eternal light. And what is that? Your art is your shield and power. That's right. That's the air, the water, and the fire. And you are the earth. Ow. Itchy nose. Gonna cut the fool. Thank you. All right. Weirdo. Unlimited vision and embracing the unknown. See, I wash my hair. It's a little flyaway, and it comes over and tickles my nose, and it drives me nuts. Oh, wow, look at that. Just flip it around there. Oh, good. We have discernment under there, too. The wisdom to discern. Not judge. Discern. Is this what? Am I projecting my shit onto you? Sorry, let me wipe my own ass. Thank you. Hope you wipe your own ass, too. Look at that. We're gathering together. All those parts of us. We need to gather together. Always, right? But what has been happening throughout the dawn of man's journey? Man trying to have power over other man. Trying to, there's not enough to go around. The greediness, the selfishness. We got to gather together. All us whirling rainbow warriors of peace. I think that's how it goes. We must gather that together, gather our energies together, gather together ourselves, all of ourselves, as we've separated ourselves and fragmented ourselves as we've gone through this lifetime. You know, we're giving away parts of ourselves, but we need to call all that back and embracing that unknown of being the fully whole being that we were made to be, being that unlimited vision. Because there is there's just, we call these soul retrievals. You know, we have soul loss or whatever, or disassociation, where we fragment ourselves. And this is a survival thing in all of our brains. They're all capable of this. So gathering back together all parts of ourselves that others said weren't acceptable or whatever, right? Because some of those things that we hid in the shadows are the best parts of ourselves, because somebody said, that's not accepted. Or they could see how bright that we were going to shine, and they had to snuff that light out because they didn't want to be outshone or whatever that is, right? So let's look at that, okay? We need to gather together. We need to resist being turned into communistic societies or whatever that is, right? But it begins within, gathering together in ourselves. What do we believe? Why do we follow this? Are we caught up in the fears? I mean, and look, some like to keep those fears going, right? So what are we doing? Are we helping to, what's that word? I want to say perpetuate the fears in this world, right? Is that the best decision for our children, right? And now look, we've taught them prejudice and bias and racism. Now what are we teaching them? Live your life in complete fear? We're giving them more anxiety and stuff now? Hey, who's going to benefit from that? Oh, maybe the ones selling those things. Oh, here you go. Pop this, you'll feel better. We need to release and give away that naivete, that we don't see that aggression happening to us because they are being aggressive. But they can do it in subtle ways. What is that? Master storyteller. Right. Look at that. What are the stories we're telling ourselves? What are the stories we're being told? What are the stories we're buying into? Right? What are the stories these people in council and whatever are telling us? And are they telling us the truth? Fully, wholly, and truly true? Or they keeping things going, watch us over here so you don't see the sneaky shit we're doing over here. If you don't think that's possible, look in history. It's throughout our history books. Are we going to live in denial of that? Right? As it said, the ones who win the wars are the ones who write the books. And the ones who win the wars don't mean they were the good ones, and the ones who lost were the evil ones. That's not how it works. Because sometimes the good ones are shamed and blamed, dehumanized, so that those ones that, maybe they won by cheating. Maybe they won through dishonesty. So then did they really win? Did we all really win? Did we make society better? Is it better the way we're living now compared to the old traditional ways where everyone was included? The decisions thought about everyone and benefited all, not just a few? What are the stories you're telling yourself about your life? How does that happen? Just in your life here, not just on the bigger scale. We can see that if you want to. We can get overwhelmed by that. Or we can come into our own lives and do our own part. What's the stories you're telling us? Telling yourselves. What's the stories you've been told? What's the stories you've bought into? What are the stories you're passing on to your children? Are they empowering? Are they coming from the light and from the truth and from the love? Or is that unlimited vision? How they can heal themselves, how there's plenty for all? Or do we keep perpetuating that fear and continuing that in our children, going, oh my God, there's not enough for everybody to have basic survival. Oh my God, we're just fighting just for a basic survival. We're fighting for our freedoms. Well, some are just sitting up there going, look at them fight, want some more of this? Yeah, there's plenty of it back there. It's starting to go bad. So what is that? 4 of Stones. We all have enough. We're all born equipped with everything we need for our basic survival, right? And others to help us to get that. And are we teaching that to our children, right? Or some are we enabling? Because what is that? Is it because our children need that, or because we need that? We have this need to be needed and control everything. Otherwise, we're getting all anxious. We're afraid to be swept away in love. Oh, because it's all going to be out of control. Well, what? Chaos. It's chaos. Well, look at the world seems like chaos, but everything is in divine and perfect order. It's not rushing. Everything grows. The birds aren't worried about getting swept away. They hop off into the wind. They ain't worried about that branch breaking underneath of them. That's the thing. Are you afraid to get swept away in love? Better to have loved than lost and never to have loved at all. Right? And each experience of that can take us closer and get us closer to ourselves. So really, right? Those relationships is ever deepening that love in yourselves. Like Creator created us all to love itself so much. Maybe. I don't know. What's that? Do you get swept away in all the fears? So let's look. What are you choosing to get swept away in? Or are you getting swept away without choosing that? But you are in some way. You're always choosing. Even if you're choosing not to choose, you're still making a choice. All right, beautiful today. Great reminders. Where am I? I'll put this one down beside it here. Now where's our top card? Getting swept away. Beautiful. How's that happen in your life? Have you allowed yourself to get swept away? Just let go of those oars and let that boat just get taken along by the current, by the river's flow. What is that for you? Beautiful, beautiful beings. There's the 7. And 4s and 4s. We started with the 4s. Down here with the 4s. That's the balance. That's stability. Right? We all have it within. That's with 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't have a 9 come up there, did we? But 4 and 5 make a 9. Right? And then we have a 10. I don't know. Look at that. What are the steps you're taking in your life? And where are they taking you? Huh? Is there an aim? Or maybe it's just a little dance, doing a little jig, so it's just right in this place. Weirdo. Okay, gotta go. Gotta go get my girl up. Yeah, 8:30. Love yous all. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do, because this world needs you. Yes, every single one of you, no exceptions. You know how? You know, because you're breathing, you're here now. So do that deep dive, do that healing within yourself. Open up to that spirit, right? Because you can't go wrong getting swept away in that love that Creator has for you. Knowing that you have enough for your basic survival. So you can just go live that unlimited vision that you had of yourself. Beautiful. Don't hold back. Shine your lights. I love you. Thank you. Wonderful, blessed day and rest of the week. And then the weekends come in and love you. Thank you.